Welcome students. We are back with another lesson. In this lesson we'll discuss order of magnitude. Now before we discuss order of magnitude, let us take a quick revision on the power of 10. Okay. So whenever you see a term like 1 centimeter, okay, if it is a 1 centimeter, we have to convert it into a proper MKS unit. So if I convert this centimeter to a meter, what will happen? Look at this power of 10 chart. C means your centi, and centi means how much multiple of 10? 10 to the power minus 2. So you can write 1 centimeter as 1 times 10 to the power minus 2. And what does this 10 to the power minus 2 means? It means you have to divide by 10 to the power 2. So whenever you see this negative sign, this means you have to divide it with 10 to the power 2. Fine. So if it is 10 to the power minus 2, that means divided by 10 to the power 2. And what is 10 to the power 2 means? 10 to the power 2 means square of 10. That means 10 multiplied by 10. And how much is 10 multiplied by 10? It is 100. That means you have to divide this 1 by 100. And if you divide this 1 by 100, it means you will get 0.01 meter. So 1 centimeter means 0.01 meter. Fine. Similarly, let's take one more example. So 1 micrometer, if I asked you to convert it into meter, then how will you write? First you have to look at this 10 to the power chart. So micro means 10 to the power minus 6. So 1 micrometer can be written as 1 times 10 to the power minus 6 meter. Right? Similarly, we can take few more examples. So if it is 1 pm, picometer. So again, look at the chart, P. This is your pico. Pico represents 10 to the power minus 12. So it is 1 times 10 to the power minus 12 meter. Fine. Similarly, for your 1 femtometer, look at this 10 to the power chart, femto, F. F is for your femto and it represents 10 to the power minus 15. So this is 1 times 10 to the power minus 15 meters. Fine. Fine. So these are the common symbol. Okay, these are your common prefix of power of 10 which will be used throughout your numericals. Okay, so whenever you get confused, you can come back and you can refer this chart. Okay, this is for the negative power of 10. Okay, now again let's take few more example. Suppose you have given 1 kilometer, you have to write in terms of meter. In that case you have to compare with this symbol. This K represents your kilo. Kilo represents 10 to the power 3. So 1 kilometer means 1 times 10 to the power 3 meter. Fine. Similarly you have 1 capital megameter. Okay, look, this is capital. For milli we have small m, but if it is capital, that means it represents your mega. Mega is how much? 10 to the power 6. So 1 megameter will be how much? 1 multiplied by 10 to the power 6 meter. Fine. Similarly, you can look giga. For giga, it is capital G. Giga means 10 to the power 9. So this 1 gigameter equals to 10 to the power 9 meter. So these are some commonly used power of tens. Okay, most commonly used will be this 1 kilometer. Okay, similarly in this case, here the mostly used term will be 1 centimeter. So whenever you are given 1 centimeter and you have to convert it into meter, you have to multiply with 10 to the power minus 2. And in this case, if it is given 1 kilometer and you have to convert it into meter, then you have to multiply with 10 to the power 3. Fine. So now we'll discuss order of magnitude. So order of magnitude generally represents a number which is closest to its power of 10. Okay. So let's take example to take a better look at this order of magnitude. So let us represent this number 8. Okay. Now if I want to write it to its closest power of 10. Okay. What will be its power of 10, just like in this cases? What will be the power of 10 for this 8? In this case, what you will do is, suppose your 8 represents a number capital N. Okay, so you can write this number as n times 10 to the power x, where this x represents the order. In which order your magnitude or your answer is. Okay, and this small n, the value of this small n should always lie between 0.5 to 5. Okay, so this is the basic way how to write the order of magnitude. Okay, let's take an example to take a better look. Okay, it will be more clear if we take a help of the examples. So in this case, if you are given a number 8, then capital N represents your number 8. Then what did I say? You can write your number 8 as n times 10 to the power x. But what did I say? That your n should represent a number which is between 0.5 to 5. So can I write my 8 as 0.8 multiplied by 10? What is 0.8 multiplied by 10? It is 8. So I have written my n 8 between 0.5 and 5 multiplied with 10. And here, what is the power of 10? The power of 10 is 1. So what is the order of magnitude of 8? It is 1. Fine. Similarly, let's take one more example. Suppose I'll take 49. Okay. Now, let us write down 49. 49 is 10 to the power 0. Okay, this should also give me 49. But look, is this 49? Does this falls under this category? Is it greater than 0.5? Yes. But is it less than 5? No. So in that case, what you will do is, you will add a decimal here. So you will have 4.9 times 10 to the power 1. So in this case also, the order of magnitude is how much? 1. Fine. Let's take one more example. 52. Okay. Now, if I have to write this 52, I can write 5.2 times 10 to the power 1. Now look here. Is this 5.2 greater than 0.5? Yes. But is this 5.2 less than 5? No. So in that case, what I have to do? I have to add one more decimal. If I'll add one more decimal, the order will also increase. So you will get 52 equals to 0.52 times 10 to the power 2. Fine. Let's take one more example. So I can write 555 as 55.5 multiplied by 10. Order of magnitude is how much? 1. But now look here again. Is 55.5 greater than 0.5? Yes. But is it less than 5? No. So what you have to do? Take this decimal here. If I take this decimal here, the order also increases by 1. So I have 55.5 times 10 to the power 2. Now look here. Is 5.55 greater than 0.5? Yes. Is 5.55 lesser than 5? No. So what you will do? Again take this decimal here, and in that case what happens? This order 10 to the power 2 will increase to 10 to the power 3. So you have 555 you can write as 0.55 multiplied by 10 to the power 3. Fine. Now look here, is 0.55 greater than 0.5? Yes. Is 0.55 less than 5? Yes. So I have satisfied this n condition, and now I can write 10 to the power x. X represents 3. So 3 is the order of magnitude. And how much is the order of magnitude equals to 3? Right? Similarly, you can do this for small numbers also. Like suppose you have 0.135. So let us write down 0.135 times 10 to the power 0. Okay. So I have added any order of magnitude up till now. Okay. And why I multiply with 10 to the power 0 first? Because what is anything to the power 0? Okay. Any number to the power 0 will always be 1. Any number to the power 0 will always be 1. So if I multiply 0.135 with 1, will there be any change? No, it will still be 0.135. So instead of 1, can I write it as 10 to the power 0? Yes. Why? Because 10 to the power 0 equals to 1. Fine. So I can write 0.135 as 10 to the power 0. Now look, is 0.135 greater than 0.5? No. 0.5 is greater than 0.135, isn't it? Therefore, what I have to do, I have to send this decimal here. Fine. If I send this decimal to the right hand side part, what happens? Look, compare. Okay. Earlier case, what happened? You used to send your decimal to the left. If you send your decimal to the left, the order increases by +1. But if you send your decimal to the right, what happens? The order will reduce by -1. Okay, so now look, is 0.1.35, this term, is it greater than 0.5? Yes, so this part of the condition is satisfied. Now look, is 1.35 less than 5? Yes, so the second part of the condition is also satisfied. So my n value is how much? 1.35. And what is the order of magnitude in this case? 10 to the power -1. Right? Okay, so let's take the last example for today. Suppose you have 0.05. So first what you do, write down 0.05 and then multiply it with 1. Now instead of 1, I can multiply it with 10 to the power 0. So I'll write down 10 to the power 0 here. Now, is this condition satisfied here? No. So what I will do, I will send this decimal to the right. If I send this decimal to the right, what happens? I have to reduce the order by -1. So in this case, the order will be reduced by -1. Fine. Now look, is this condition satisfied? My 0.5, is it equal to 0.5, lesser than or equal to 0.5? Yes. So this part of the condition is satisfied. So what is the order of magnitude? 10 to the power -1. Okay. So this is your order of magnitude. Fine. Okay, so you can write the order of magnitudes like this case. First you express it in the power of 10, then you write the order of the magnitude. You express it in the power of 10, then what is the order of magnitude? 1. You write down 1 here. Okay, so you can take these questions as your homework. Fine. So that's it for today's class. Thank you. And in our next class, we will discuss why we require this order of magnitude. Okay, and then we'll discuss some laws of exponent power. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you. And if you have any confusion, please don't hesitate to ask. I will re-explain it to you again. So again, thank you.